Well, hello, friends of Komodo platform. It's me, Giuliano. It's June 11. We are seeing a midday Friday. What's happening today? Let's check it out. You probably already know it is a it is a red Friday, big bloody Friday for you Komodo Bitcoin participants. Yes. Well, let's take a look and get some perspective here. Where are we right now? We are on a daily chart from the Binance exchange data. Let's just take stock here. We have clearly broken below this line here. Boom. Done. We can remove that. And now this triangle here that seemed so reasonable, it's just not there right now. And possibly a quick bounce up back into it is our saving grace. But otherwise, that triangle no longer would be in play, and we would be thinking more of probably bouncing against the yellow uptrend line and then finding our consolidation sideways. However, as we can see here with this one beautiful red candle, for all you who had orders ready to pick up in these levels, remember, we had talked about 3,300 level, 2,800 level even. But yeah, these levels are not unreasonable. They were expected, maybe not so soon. I was expecting it eventually to break this uptrend line. It would have to, because overall this trend seems over. Break it, and then you find your new trend. Unless this is part of a bigger, massive move. But is it really now? We are moving in. This is KMD BTC chart. Alts BTC are looking like they are not. They are at a point where when BTC is dumping, is losing some price, number go down. When that's happening, the alts look like they're even weaker, which was not happening for a little while. So we might be moving into a territory where, upon the next BTC massive pump, alts take their crap. All right, that is a possibility here. However, we are looking to just pause for a moment, regroup. That's what this is for. That's what this is about. Let's take a look. For example, the volume here compared to this candle. Is it concerning? Doesn't look like it. Look at this great buy volume here and this great buy volume here. And then all this low volume. No worries, okay? We had nice higher volume here and here in this choppy area. So really, look, these red candles are relatively higher than, and they are at these high points. So that's fine. They precede moves up. So grab some down here. And if you want to sell some up here, sell some back up here at the 4,000 level. Okay. That's, and knowing the Komodo wicks, don't be surprised if it gets up to like 45 or 48. So yeah, that's just what it is. I mean, if you're gonna try and do that game, do that game. If you're in here for the long term, which we'll get to in a second, because this is also about time frames. This is about price cycles and time cycles. That's what it happens. And Komodo Bitcoin is a price chart, a market, which it has had incredible struggles. And the beautiful thing is behind this price market is the actual fact of what has been built and what's there and what's more to come. So let's zoom in then. Just bear with me. I hope, maybe you're watching in 1.5 or 1.75x speed. What's going on here? We get lag anyway. Yeah, so maybe, you've got that going on. And so it's a little faster for you. But either way, stick around. Let's take a look at what's happening, gather ourselves, regroup, catch our senses, and then move forward. This is, remember, a daily chart. We're looking at the Japanese candlesticks for now because we want to just recognize this big candle. Let's check out the distance. Alrighty, nice 20% down day. Do you want to make a look? A 20% down day, you can have what, 15% up, maybe 18% up from a 20% down day. Not bad. Go for it. These are options. Why? Because it goes down, and then what happens? It goes up. When? I don't know. That's part of the time cycle. Now, that would be a much shorter frame, so it could be in the next few days. Or this is the start of a bigger dump in the alts, and that's also the possibility, down to, let's say, 28, even 2,600. Okay, these are possibilities that are playing themselves out, and we're watching it. And I mean, again, if you're surprised that it's going to find this level of support here down at 28.55, which matches with all of this body candle price action, and then this support here, I mean, whatever. That's not surprising. It could do that. It very well likely will do that over the weekend based on this this red dump candle. Why not have a wick down to here? Definitely could. And or over the next days. However, look, I'm not trying to FUD or bear any of this type of action, okay? However, there is room to go for the RSI down there. So that would mean, and let's remember, the last time it was down here below was January. So what did happen after at the beginning of January into our days of February and March? Yeah, I don't even need to show you. You remember. And so that's what that's about. And so that's good. This is not a bad thing overall. It's a good thing. It's clearing out the correction that had happened, that's been going on. Breathing, well, when we breathe slowly and calmly, you really are able to take time into perspective as well. So breathing becomes really important, especially in moments like these. So let's remember that, and we'll do that for ourselves. That's what I'm doing. Preparation is key. Preparation is the difference I'm noticing. So when I'm prepared, I'm winning. And when I'm not prepared, well, maybe I'm not losing, maybe I'm doing well, but I'm definitely not winning the same way. I'm not prepared, and so I'm scrambling and this and that, or I'm not able to take advantage of it at the same levels. You get in and it's later and it's a little hot. So that's the kind of idea. By the way, none of this is financial advice at all. I'm just sharing the idea that when we're prepared, it's there and it happens accordingly. When we're not prepared, we are moving a little too spontaneously in those moments without just being able to be more effective and efficient, if that makes sense to you. At least that's my experience with it. And so being prepared is great. And then that's why previously we looked at the charts and we said, okay, CA 333 levels right here in the thousands, 333, 3,330s, great level for fun and for the real possibility that it would come back and test down these levels. All right. And if it didn't, then that's the beauty of it. It was such a nice dump possibility that if it doesn't come down here, you're not complaining that it just goes into this triangle and then continues higher, or comes down and falls here out of the trend line, which is eventually expected. It's eventually expected to fall out at some point. Funny enough, Komodo does it to us over here. But it would eventually fall out. And yeah, but then it might not come down to the 3,300 levels. Maybe it only comes back down to, let's say, the 4,000 levels. All right. But bottom or 35 or whatever it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's the idea. But yeah, this was not unexpected. It was a possibility, a real good possibility. And yeah, prepared is the way to go. So that's the idea for today. Today's word of the day is prepared. All right. No, so you saw that RSI and the situation there. We're waiting for that to clear out, which means this is a daily candle. It might take some days for this to clear out. and then be ready for some sort of whatever is going to happen next. Now, that means also that that's the daily aspect of it. You know, we live our days of our lives, and getting the mind right is what this is all about. Get your mind right, and then everything else will fall into place. Somewhat. We're always working. Nothing is perfect. I don't know anybody who's perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. Perfect is not even a word of the day here. Like, let's just take that out of the vocabulary in that sense. All right. It's just, we're all trying to do our best. And when days like this happen, it's obvious that it's scary. There's a lot of fear involved, uncertainty. Why is this happening? How could this happen? I thought that to KMD, best tech, best this, you know, DEX, that, whatever. That's not how it works. And that's kind of the idea, is like, recognize our own mindset, be prepared, and they kind of play off of each other. Working on yourself is all what it's about. I'm noticing that trend, people talking about that, getting that idea in. And this is good. It's good for all of us to recognize these days. Remember preparation. All right, now that horse is dead. We're going to take a look a little more closely at what's happening here. We've broken our trend line. Okay, good. Let's consolidate and move higher. This is a daily chart, and it is just a speck of what's to come. However, I want to recognize, because I did say in the previous video that oh yeah, as it was leaving this area here, the white trend line, as it was leaving that area, and I said, yeah, okay, looks like it's coming into this triangular area. We'll probably squirrel around here. Unless, of course, we just dump right back in below the white triangle and immediately below the yellow uptrend line. I'm laughing and I'm sorry, but that's where we are. That's what KMD BTC will do to you. Recognize that. If you're playing KMD BTC on a daily level, even on a weekly level, depending from when you started and what you are expecting and what you've done since. See, on a daily level, these are a lot of days, friends. So even if you bought over here at like 20,000 Satoshis, you know, or maybe you were trying to DCA, you got in at like, maybe let's say, 68, and then you were getting some at 40 or 50, and then even you were able to get some that at when it came down to like 18, and then you're like, oh yes, it's going back up, and oh no, and you even got some when it went down to like 12 or 10, but then you were just out, and maybe the money wasn't there that you could keep putting in, or just the confidence or desire, for whatever reason. And so you have a higher Satoshi buy-in level on average. Okay, look at this thing. Look at this chart. Look where we are. You can barely see it. Just put that cycle into perspective. Put this up-down cycle into perspective of all of these up-down cycles, and recognize, and this is just the Binance chart, so we are missing some data back here for the big moves at these 2017 to 2018 timeline. So just recognize that we are just in a daily situation, and yeah, just don't let your mind get you in that way. All right, play for the longevity. Otherwise, you're in for a world of hurt. So if you're able to grab them at these levels, you can significantly reduce your pain. You can reduce the level you need to be in profit. That is one huge thing. So hopefully you were prepared, and throughout the 5,000s and the 4,000s, and maybe you were, it was around the new year, and maybe you were able to get some in the 1s and 2,000s. That was able to make a big difference for you and reduce your overall buying price, aka overall level you need to be in profit and feel really good. Right now, my point is, you should feel really good anyway, regardless. Know thyself, and the rest falls into place. All right. Yes, that's a friends of Namaste, friends of oneness, and yeah, that's about it. I mean, daily chart wreckage, awesome, good. Let's regroup. My heart is feeling good right now. I'm sorry for all of you who feel like you got wrecked or you're hurt or whatever. This is all in your mind, because if you think it's going to stay here, and if you, the only thing that happens is if they're panic selling now. But if you think it's going to stay here, it's just a daily, like you're stuck in your daily today time cycle. You just recognize the wider time cycle, recognize, look, ups and downs, up and downs, up and downs, up and down, massive dump, right? The whole chart of KMD, massive dump. Okay, well, either you're in this with confidence and you understand and whatever, and yeah, days like this, you start to maybe question, but then you can catch yourself and say, hold on a second, what am I really questioning here? What is really happening here? All right. I feel like this is less about a price chart video and more about a mindset video, but I guess that's what's happening. That's what's on the plate today. So nom, nom, nom. Okay, so then let's talk price. So what's happening here? What kind of levels are we doing? What's going on? Let's relieve ourselves of this line for now. Could we be making some form of triangle? Like a real one? You know, friends of Neely and Elliott wave theory. So this would, yeah, or maybe you're watching this on 1.5, 1.75x speed. So let's see if we break this down. This would be what, A, B, C. No, we're no good here. This doesn't look right. Okay, no real goodness there. So we're not thinking triangles. Let's talk fibs, fib levels, whoops, price levels. Let's get right in there. Oops, pressing that wrong button, strike one. All right, here we go again. So that's what we wanted. Just clear out those lagging indicators, RSI. Hello, friends of RSI. Hello. We've got a Kumo twist happening over here. Let's watch how this plays out and what kind of resistance levels and resistance zones and size and the massive resistance, what kind of resistance we'll be facing this is around the July timeframe. So 1 month from now, July 9, July 10. Okay. So where were we? We are checking some price levels. So we're going to check bottom to top, straight up bottom to top from the beginning of this move. So in pure bottom to top, we are cleared of the 618. Yeah. Hey, you notice the new color palette? Yes, we are. Okay, so we are between 618, 786. We really want this 786 zone to hold. That is the main deal. Crypto loves, it seems, at least I'm hearing from people, and I mean, I haven't back tested a lot, but it seems like it, that the 618, 786 level is a golden pocket zone of support and resistance. So let's really watch this zone here. Let us box it out. Boxy. Yeah, we gotta go Boxy Brown here. Is that Boxy? Boxy Brown over here. That's not brown enough though. So let's really, let's invoke our inner Bob Ross here. Let's get some brown in this sucker. Come on, Brown. Oh yeah, Boxy Brown. There we go. All right. Excellent. So where are you going, Boxy? Right here. Boxy Brown. We are in the middle of Boxy. And that's what we're gonna just watch. Okay, whoops, what happened there? Yeah, that's what we're watching. Okay, that's where we are. Support, major support, 2850. All right, if you have any area, you know, if you have any desire to really try and, I don't know, be the floor, then go for it. Interesting. All right, good luck, everyone. That's what we're looking at on a daily time frame. Okay, we're looking at this for support. This whole box is quite a big box. It's between 4,000 and 2850 roughly. Therefore, you know, we're down at the 30, low 30, 33s, 30, high 32s. We're not far from that bottom. We really need that strong support there. Okay, awesome. If we break that down, I mean, I can only imagine that Bitcoin is going on a massive run, and we would just look over at the KMD USDT chart and check to see that it's not also getting destroyed. Awesome. So that's the daily. Okay, let's zoom out before we, oh wait, yes, so levels, yeah, that's about right. And let's just take a fib, because we talked about time and we like to do that. So here, the January 7 time frame. To the top is 1 cycle of time. So now the top to the bottom might take us until July. Okay, that's where we stand right now. Look, and then September is an important time frame for sure, and then into the fall, maybe the 3. We're really looking, you know, this whole El Salvador news, and then now we got our friends and enemies at the IMF and World Bank stepping in, and it's just a big game of geo game theory happening right now, and it's exciting to see. So that's why, you know, these time frames, we don't know what's to come precisely, but when I look at these lines, I get a sense of potency. I get a real sense of potency. So looking forward to that July time frame. This is, yeah, this is your life. KMD BTC chart, June 11, 2021. All right. Now, we just want to check out, we looked at RSI, looking for that to clear out, which means what? Which means we're just getting started. Maybe we need a few days here. It took, what, a week here? Maybe we need a few more days here. Maybe we need another week. Maybe we need 2. We don't know exactly how this needs to shake out. But look at the size of things. I think we are not really, we're not really in danger of super wreckage. It just doesn't give that impression. Look, it's all sideways. And look, it's tiny. We've gone over this before. Nothing is happening right now. Nothing is happening right now. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. Nothing's happening right now, really. Okay. It's just another today. It's just another set of dreams and mind fucks and, you know, and opportunities to catch a glimpse of the depth, the truth at your source that you can reach. So definitely spending time to do that as well. We're not going to spend all day looking at these charts. So I'm going to check the 1 week and then the month, just to give a time perspective. All right. So 1 week, 1 month chart, and then we're out of here. Oh, you want me to look? Okay, friends of 4-hour charts are just asking quickly. Can we just see the 4-hour chart, please? Yeah. So which, you know what? Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you. I'm not making fun of you. You know what? That was my own voice in my head. It's not like I'm making fun of you. I'm just making fun of myself for wanting to be curious about the 4-hour time frame chart. I love you all, you know, friends and enemies of 4-hour time frame charts. Nobody's really an enemy of 4-hour time frame chart, are you? I don't know. That would seem silly. All right. Yes. No, that's why. Yes. the back of my mind, because I looked earlier and I wanted to confirm, look, that it is down below now on the 4 hour, below where it's been. It's the lowest it's been, again, since that January time. So, and here it is below. Okay, sometimes it takes, you go down once and then you go up, whoa, and then you come down and go down and down and down and down, right? So you could spend some time down here, but we're down here, which means what? Which means after we're down here and we clear it out, then we'll eventually be back up here. Yes? So, but this is just a 4 hour chart. It's a tiny little time frame cycle compared to where we're going next, which is a weekly time frame cycle. Whoops. All right, here we go. Weekly time frame, new information. Was it unexpected that we would be somehow heavily resisted by this cloud? I don't know. I didn't necessarily, we were hoping to get in here, but it's not time. It doesn't look like yet. But hey, look, this is July right here, July 12th. So what could happen in July? Could we be back up here in July? Obviously. Will we? That's a good question. I don't have the crystal ball. Who has the crystal ball? Where are they? Maybe we're going here in July. We're just, you know, sidewaysing through this box for a while. Who knows right now? For now, if we really confirm these levels, then sideways through the box is the most reasonable move. Also, if you know, there's the possibility of the big Bitcoin run, and that's where we get ourselves into trouble here. But guess what? No big deal. Well, some of you will say it's a big deal, and I respect that. And I'm really sorry that this is the way it is. But if Bitcoin's making that big ass run, then come on, you're thinking KMD USDT is also going to be going down? No freaking way. And it won't be going down like, well, I can't say it won't. There's no way I can ever use language like that. Okay, right. So friends, have no fear. We are here. This is simply a weekly chart. Okay. What do you see here? All right. Already after October, we start to see in our Ichimoku information, we start to see a rising here of the lower level. So look, yes, that is a bit of that hopium. Okay, I found some on the floor and I picked it up and I just you know, put a match to it and took a few hits of that hopium. Okay, however, it means that there is, in the bigger time cycles, there is there is room for us to go where we want to go. There's so much room. There's so much room. You want KMD at 7,000 Satoshis, 8,000 Satoshis again? You want KMD at a sustainable level there? It's coming. You want it sustainable at 10,000 Satoshis? It's coming. You want it sustainable at, you know, 17, 20,000 Satoshis? It's coming. But when? That's the time cycle. The price cycle and the time cycle will work together to create the scenario where KMD, BTC, price chart works its way into where it needs to be. How can it not? Is KMD dying? No. Is it getting worse? No. Are more people going to be using this kind of tech? Yes. Is KMD already offering things that are beyond what everybody else is offering? Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying, that so many are offering? Yes. Are others able to catch up? Yes. You know, is this really I don't know what to say, really. I'm just rambling at this point. I think that's about it. You know, if the confidence is lacking, that's okay. That's okay. Are we going to make our way on a weekly time frame all the way down here? That would be harsh and that would suck. And it just, doesn't seem like, even if it did, it doesn't seem like it would do that with a heavy price dump along with it. It wouldn't, it would just, Folks, I want to tell you, there is plenty of room for a heavy price dump. We could see 1,500 Satoshis again in a big scale. I mean, look, this is nothing. That's the point. That's my point. It sucks if it goes down to 1,500, unless you're prepared again. You know, maybe you put stop losses, whatever you do. But I guess that's, you know, then you'd have to keep it on a centralized exchange and all that. There's so many trade-offs to all this. Why not just hold BTC itself? It's all these opportunity costs and trade-offs and risks. So we're taking these risks. Hopefully you're having fun along the way. KMD really offers that opportunity. I don't know. I see it. There's so much stuff coming. Look, Tokel's coming. That's going to be fun. We already got things like Marmara and Pirate Chain, all these things. It's just developing and growing. It's coming. Look at this time frame. This is 2018. 2018. We're in 2021 now. That's only over here. Look, 2022, 2023. It's literally around the corner. But it doesn't feel like that because time cycles on a daily level compared to a weekly level. And now really when we think of it in a monthly level, then we're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, like nothing has happened. It's just one day. Sure, they all combine. In combination, they lead to this price action. And yeah, fine. We all wish that we had some sort of Binance chart here with KMD, but the market has chosen differently. And what that has done is given us all an opportunity to grab this potential at historical levels of being down, you know, number down. Look at that. So this is again, this is Binance chart. We came from down here and boom, 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 whatever was back here. Okay. Look at this. This is nothing. This is just like a little wave in the ocean, the Komodo Ocean. And on the shore is where we're going. But within the ocean, we're growing into the massive Godzilla of Komodo platform. Friends, there is so much room for growth here. Look at this. There's also so much room for pain. I'm really sorry to say, whoops, let's undo that. There's just so much room for pain. And I can appreciate that. Like, what is going on here? Oh, friends, I think we're done. We're all tired now of this. Enjoy your Friday. Get out of here. Are you still listening to me? Good. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for liking the videos, and you know, whether you share it or not, whatever. People will find it when they find it. Komodo platform is not going anywhere. Maybe the KMD BTC price chart is going down. Maybe it's going to negative 500. Okay, that's where it's going. There's your price prediction. Komodo down to negative 500. You owe me. Bye for now, everyone. Take care. Love, peace, happiness.